You know, reestablish the parameters of our relationship. What do you
Let's
think?
get into how you calculated all those
The parameters to support life as we know it.
Well, if any of the parameters fluctuate even by a micron...
Of course, I do admit I had to exceed the parameters of my authority somewhat.
That's one of my mission
Only object
parameters.
to our mission parameters.
Changing some of the conditions, altering the parameters.
Physical parameters are being measured.
Chekhov, can you reconfigure the search parameters?
First order system parameters.
Rate of ascent is within normal parameters.
Then we would feed in a parameter.
You get me to make an example of someone, you know, reestablish the parameters of our relationship. What do you think? Blondie, girls.
Made all the other options. Returning to LaGuardia would have been a mistake.
Okay, well, let's get into how you calculated all those parameters.
There was no time for calculating. I had to rely on my...
Meet the extremely complex and unlikely combination of parameters to support life as we know it. The probe has touched down on the planet 6 days ago.
Completely
intact. Look at
completely
it.
different.
How's
It's an
it
apple.
different?
Well, if any of the parameters fluctuate even by a micron during the process, then again.
We rejected that plan, don't you remember? Of course, I do admit I had to exceed the parameters of my authority somewhat, but I always stayed within an acceptable margin of error.
You have to do what I say, huh?
That's one of my mission parameters.
Prove it.
As I am again your first officer, it is now my duty to strongly object to our mission parameters.
Of course it is.
There is no Starfleet regulation that condemns...
But sometimes you can alter the program response just by changing some of the conditions, altering the parameters. Let me show you.
Physical parameters are being measured. There's no need to be nervous, Dr. Levitt.
And if he was, we don't know that the crew is with him.
Or if they're even still alive.
Mr. Chekhov, can you reconfigure the search parameters in order to compensate for this formula?
Generally accepted graphical technique for determining first order system parameters. Is it A, periods?
Everything looks good. Rate of ascent is within normal parameters. 400 meters.
And what if Colossus starts transmitting classified information?
Then we would feed in a parameter to the effect that Guardian is potentially hostile.
If we want to get a clue to his language, that's what I mean.
So what do you need?
We have to identify the parameters of the language. So we need a linguist, like Professor Chapman. She's...
Give me a verbal confirmation that you've heard and understood these parameters.
Yeah.
And we've managed to get a 1024 to control. Parameters are shifting. What are the options, Anderson?
Keep moving and attempt to avoid further detection.
You killed Buttle.
Sam, there are very rigid parameters laid down to prevent such things happening. And it wasn't my fault that Buttle's heart condition didn't appear on Tuttle.
Sir, the parameters for Friendship 7?
Oh, this is all moot. We're altering the window on the...
Release some of the extra guards on loan from your father-in-law. Providing for them has brought us outside the parameters of our budget.
Cost will not be an issue.
Here they come. Intruder 980.
Check parameters.
2 people on board. No parasites.
I don't think you need to be that honest. Hey, Tars, what's your honesty parameter?
90%.
90%.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
The search parameters you've given us, while mathematically sound, are a bit undefined.
The parameters set by the Bureau are strict for a reason. They exist for our protection.
Absolute terror. That's from Norman's report.
I'm sorry, are these parameters correct?
Yep.
So you're saying that you have a fuselage from a space